TNT flirted with a victory after a dream start against Haiti as action heated up in Group A of the CONCACAF Women's Under-20 World Cup Qualification Series at the Ato Boldon Stadium. As Ruskin Mark explains, TNT scored 2 early goals for the dream start, but Haiti's captain and talisman broke TNT's hearts with a wonderful hat-trick to set up a 3-2 stunner for the visitors.
A good crowd was treated to an amazing start by TNT when they went to front after just 3 minutes. Denicia Prince opened the scoring when she followed her own block shot to slip her effort inside the far post to give the hosts a 1-0 lead. Trinidad and Tobago made it 2-0 8 minutes later on a remarkable Olympico by Katie Johnson as the midfielder curled her corner kick inside the far side netting, leaving the fans jumping and expecting a goal fest from the girls in white. But Haiti would respond positively to the situation and came close here to signal their intent to fight back. Then, on 26 minutes, they got back in it when this lovely cross from the right is headed home by the eventual player of the match, Nerelia Mondesiro, beating Kishar in goal for TNT. This should have been level moments later when this long ball is misplayed by the defense, which presented a chance to the fleet-footed Shirley Judy. She slipped the keeper and, would you believe it, miskicked the ball with an open goal in front of her for the miss of the century. Then, with 1 minute of added-on time before the interval, TNT fell asleep at the back, and there was Mondesir again to make them pay, as she controlled well in the box from a feed by Rosaline Elosan and calmly slid it home for 2 apiece on the stroke of half-time. Haiti back level again. TNT tried to get a third, but this fine effort on the turn from Denicia Prince hardly troubled Curly Theus in goal for Haiti. Then, in the 54th, a moment of pure magic. Mondesir evades one defender to win the ball 35 yards from goal, cuts inside a second defender at the edge of the 18-yard box, and then fended off a third to score inside the near post for the goal of the game and her personal hat-trick as Haiti went ahead for the first time in the match, 3-2 now in the 54th. But TNT would have a response as Johnson sends a teasing cross in from the left, but Prince mistimed her jump and failed to make contact with only Theus to beat. The game then seesawed nicely from one end to the next as both teams carved out chances. Johnson would again cause the Haitian defense some angst, but substitute Theodore unable to catch up with the cross as the curl took it away from her. Then Haiti went on the prowl looking for an insurance, but found goalkeeper Keshwa in inspired form, denying them at every turn. She was simply brilliant and kept TNT in with a chance of possibly equalizing by keeping it at 3-2 the rest of the way. She even had time to deny the Haitian hero Mondesir from point-blank range as she did her part for the country. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough as it finished 3-2 Haiti, who deserved their victory based on the number of chances they created on the day. Ruskin Mark, C Sports Extra.
In an immediate reaction, head coach Jamal Shabazz expressed satisfaction with the team's performance, understanding what transpired during the game.
I think the girls gave an effort. Certainly, the Haitian team was a lot more aggressive, a lot stronger, and all in all, this is the reality. I think when they equalized, they totally took over the game, but in the second half we fought a little bit more, but it was always going to be tough playing against this Asian team. It's not a walk in the park team. It was always going to be a savage contest, and all in all, I think we've got to keep our heads up and come back fighting against Canada.
Shabazz wasn't overly critical of the young ladies, who were noticeably tired during the latter stages of the match, handing the Haitians a big advantage. It's something the coach is aware of and will hope to adjust ahead of the Canada game on Saturday.
You can't make magic in one day. The one day we have is to recover and recuperate for the game against Canada. But certainly, having tasted the level of aggression and urgency in the game, I think it will fire up our girls to come out even harder against Canada.
In the earlier game, Costa Rica struck first, but Canada didn't panic and stormed back to complete a deserved 3-1 victory to get their campaign off to a positive start, as Ruskin Mark explains.
The Costa Ricans were on the back foot for most of the half, but suddenly found themselves in front when Taylor was caught in 2 minds and miskicked the ball, presenting striker Catalina Estrada with a golden opportunity. She didn't miss from there, and just like that, the Costa Ricans were in front on 28 minutes. They would maintain that advantage through to the half, but Canada would come out like gangbusters and threatened almost immediately. Flynn's brilliant first touch and shot was pleasing to watch. Then in the 50th, that pressure would finally pay off as Jordan Huitema is found with this beautiful pass from the impressive Sarah Stratigakis, and Huitema does the rest. For 1-1 now, Canada back level. 3 minutes later, Canada had a golden opportunity to take the lead, but a penalty was awarded after Emma Reagan was hacked down in the area by Stephanie Blanco. But Stratigakis saw her penalty kick saved by Fabiano Solano, who guessed correctly, and even though Stratigakis put the rebound into the net, the goal didn't stand as the celebration was cut short when the assistant raised the flag for offsides, a curious decision with only defenders around the one red shirt. Canada's go-ahead goal would come eventually in the 57th minute, with Gabriella Carl finishing with a toe poke from another brilliant inch-perfect ball from Huitema on the left for 2-1. Huitema would get her brace 9 minutes later, sliding bravely to connect with Shanna Flynn's delicately weighted ball around the defense, beating Solano to the 50-50 ball in the 66th minute. The final whistle would confirm Canada's victory 3-1 the final and a share of first place. Both teams resume group play on Saturday at the same venue when Haiti faces Costa Rica and Canada battles the host nation, TNT.